Wait, hold up. Another one? They just took Cheeto. And now they might end up landing Mike Hilton. Now, honestly, this does not surprise me if they did get Mike Hilton, the Baltimore Ravens, that is. Mainly because the fact that he's still a really good cornerback if you can utilize him in the correct way. He also has been on the Steelers. He was on the Bengals. And if he goes to the Ravens, he would be 3 out of 4 AFC North teams, which means he would technically have to go to the Browns at one point. So he could complete the AFC North saga. But on a real note, though, if they utilize him correctly, Mike Hilton is, he could be pretty effective for the Ravens. It would hurt. It would. But again, this is also a guy we got from Pittsburgh, so I guess I wouldn't be too surprised. I think at this point with Mike Hilton, he would probably be willing to accept whatever team wants him. That's kind of how I feel like, because he's still in free agency. We're at the mid-May point now where we're kind of right before June 1st, where more players are going to hit free agency. More options will become available. And when you look at the fact that Mike Hilton is 31-ish years old, there's just not as many teams who will be eager to go after Mike Hilton. So it wouldn't shock me if they go after him. They just lost to Darius Washington for the year. And again, keep in mind, Mike Hilton, great in tackling, great in run defense, really bad in coverage. And he just can't simply keep up with a lot of receivers in the NFL speed-wise, which is definitely going to be a huge problem with them. They do say right here with Hilton in the mix, the Ravens have another option for the slot, and it's possible Hilton could find a starting role if he performs better than Cheeto, and push Humphrey to the boundary opposite of Wiggins. Yeah, I mean, again, if this is what you're going to have Cheeto and Hilton on the same team competing for the same spot, which I never really would think Cheeto would be a slot corner. He usually was an outside corner for us, but I guess with him being a little bit older, coming off that injury, which really slowed him down, I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea, to utilize him more in the slot. Again, it's funny because, yes, obviously I don't want him to go to the freaking Ravens. No matter what, I don't, okay? But at the same time, it's not the worst fit. I kind of expected Hilton to go back to the Steelers. So the Ravens or the Steelers, it doesn't surprise me if he ends up going there. And again, I really think it comes down to whoever wants him or potentially, offers him a contract he'll go to. I don't think we're going to bring him back. There was reports or rumors we might, but looking at it now, I don't think they're interested in bringing him back. Right now, what we need is probably one more starting guard and safety. Backup safeties would be the best thing for us. So I don't think we're even interested in talking about another cornerback at this moment in time. So, hey, at the end of the day, I wish Mike Hilton nothing but the best of luck. He does go to the Ravens or he goes to the Steelers or anywhere else. It's kind of like Cheeto, I want to see the best for Cheeto, but I want his team to lose in every way possible. So if he can put up really crazy stats, but then his team loses, I'm perfectly happy with that. I want the best for our players even when they leave our team. It would suck, though, to see him in a Ravens uniform. It really would. But again, we got this guy from the Steelers, so it's not like this is the first time he would be an AFC North opponent. We're going to get to a point now where every Bengal player we cut just ends up going to the Ravens. Oh, that would be very painful, but I don't know. I think the Texans would fight the Ravens tooth and nail for other players that we have, as we already know the Texans are like the second location for the Cincinnati Bengals. If you don't work with the Cincinnati Bengals, go to Houston because you're going to find yourself a home there. Irv Smith is there. Trent Brown is there. Sheldon Rankins is there. They almost ended up getting Travion Williams and, Travion Williams and Chris Evans. Almost got those two guys. Like, it is just it is the king place for them. For any player who wants to leave Cincinnati, just go there. All right, so I do want to play this video because I think people are kind of blowing this out of proportion. So Shedeur Sanders did the little drop test thing here where these things drop and you have to catch them. And people are really ripping him a new one for this because he was not the greatest at it. This is the, I think it's like the rookie premiere or whatever. And he wasn't the greatest. He got good at the end, okay? He started off a little rough. Missed 1, missed 2, missed 3. Okay, got that one, missed 4. Got that one, and then he obviously gets this one 100%. So he missed 4 out of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so he literally missed half of them. Okay, so that might be why they're ripping him a new one. I don't know. At the end of the day, I understand the criticism. He's Deion Sanders' son. I get it. But, like, let's just, I don't know, give him a fair shake. Hopefully everything works out. All I see about him on Twitter whenever, like, anything happens, he always praises God, and he always says God's the reason why he's here. So I respect him for that. I definitely respect another man of God here. But I know there's some reports that he wasn't the greatest in interviews. But let's just give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. And maybe, he will be the worst thing for Cleveland. I think he's automatically set for failure going to Cleveland. I'll be honest with you. But beside the point. See you guys in the next one, though.